Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a review on the movie Back to the Future Part 2 that came out in 1989. And this is, of course, like the sequel to the first Back to the Future movie. In this movie, it picks off from where the first movie left off, where you see Marty and he's sort of like in the current time, and they go like into the future this time in the movie. And they go in the future in the year 2015, and that's where everything's like modern, like hoverboards instead of skateboards, like flying cars, sort of like part airplane, part car, instead of just regular cars. They fly, and it sort of exaggerates with the whole futuristic feel to it, because the 2015 and Back to the Future Part 2 isn't like how it is in real life. But I still enjoyed the movie, and this movie, I thought it was just as funny as the first Back to the Future movie, although I liked Part 1 a little bit more than Part 2, because I thought Part 1 was more original. But yeah, this sort of seemed to be a repeat, but still it was creative how it was like tying into the first movie, where you see parts of the first movie, and how it ties in that way. But yeah, I think it's still a pretty good sequel. If you like the first Back to the Future movie and you haven't seen the second or the third, I would recommend the sequels, also the Part 2. I've recently today watched Part 3, and I would say Part 3 is my least favorite in the trilogy. The first Back to the Future movie I'd say is my favorite. This one was also a good sequel, so sort of thought they went a bit downhill each time, but they're still good movies and it's a good trilogy. There wasn't one in this entire trilogy that I disliked. I think they're all really funny. In this movie especially, I thought stood out to be better than like the third Back to the Future, because up until Part 3 it sort of repeats itself, but I liked this a bit more than Part 3. Not as good as Part 1, but it's still a good sequel, and I will rate this a 4 out of 5 stars and 8 out of 10 stars. So write down in the comments below if you saw this movie and what you think of it, if it's your favorite sequel, if you liked it more than Part 3, or yeah, so comment down below, please subscribe, and I guess that's it for this review. Bye.